Good afternoon and welcome to Week in Review with Captain Stitches. Come on into the stitching cottage and I will share what I have been working on this past week, as I do each and every week with you. So what have I been working on? Of course, I have been working just a little, didn't have a lot of time to work on the denim shirt jacket. Got some of the strips attached on the back and got everything else ready to work on that. So it's a slow stitching project and it's going a little bit slow on this one because I have so many other things that are taking precedence over this one right now. But I did work on that a little bit. And then I also was doing the crocheted edging on the pillowcases last week. I did get both of those completed, so they are now ready to go on the pillows on my bed, matching the quilt that is on there. So that's also completed. And then I had been working on the Basketweave potato chip quilt, block quilt, and I did get 5 more of the blocks done for that, which is another row ready to stitch together and add on, so that will be halfway completed before I turn in and go in the house this evening. So worked on that also this week. And of course, as you saw, those of you that watched Saturday Night Soul Stitching saw what the project is that we are working on now, and that is Kawandi. And I have 2 Kawandis started here. One that is going to be the back of this large tote purse called Junk Bag. I am making that. The front is like a slow stitching project, and then the back is going to be the Kawandi, and that is going to be a bag that I use for carrying my smaller Kawandi projects along with me to have handy to be able to work on. And this is just the start of that one. So I have part of that started and part that is actually stitched on the bottom part on this, but that is started and eager to work on that and get that one completed. And then I am also working on one with the African prints. It is larger. This one finishes about 20 by 24. And this one will finish at about 42 by 42. That is the beautiful backing for this one. I'm going to try and open this up carefully so I don't lose any of the clips or pins that are in it, so I can share part of that with you. And this one has just gotten started, so there's not a lot on it yet. And of course, it's going to look upside down to you, the animals on there, but you get the idea of that. But this one is going to be all done with, there you will see it right side up, with African prints. And so I have that started and ready to go as well. Just carefully put that over there for now. So that is what I have been working on. It seems like it's not much, but believe me, that is a lot to work on during the week. And also, of course, have another basket that I am working on that is sitting back there. And that brings us, I believe that is everything other than the organizing that I've been doing, which I did go and get a large sheet of plywood that I used to put over the top rails of my long arms so that I can sort stuff on that when the long arm is not being used, which of course it's not being used right now because I am using it to help sort and organize things out here. So that is another project that is ongoing and will be ongoing for a while. But now on to mail haul, of course, which one of the things that I got in that is going to be very fun to work on, and it's going to look funny, but a pair of high tops. But what am I going to do with these high tops? They're not just going to be any plain regular high tops. I am going to embroider flowers on them, so they will be all decorated up to look very nice and unique to wear with outfits and my jeans and stuff while out and about. And I needed more of the clips since they seem to be in most of my projects right now, so I did order one of the larger containers of the clips and have that. And I just got in another order of the spaghetti thread that I use both for embroidery and the Kawandi and that type of thing, some of the slow stitching projects. It's a heavier weight thread. It's a 12 weight. Beautiful, beautiful thread. Got that in. And like I need any more yarn, but they were having a sale on Amazon, and I don't have a lot of variegated yarn, which doing the baskets, I like to at least have one variegated yarn in each one of those. And there was a sale if you purchased 3, so I got 3 of this beautiful variegated yarn to be able to use for baskets. And Rusty Crow, always spending time at Rusty Crow, well, online anyway, which they are located at Nags Head, North Carolina, South Carolina. Nags Head, whichever Carolina that is in. I get confused. But I needed specific colors in the Valdani Pearl Cotton, so I ordered and got those. This is the color that I'm using on the one Kawandi that I'm doing, and I don't remember, but the others are for specific projects that I'm also working on. So that came in, and while I was there, I noticed, and I'm gonna take the, whoops, the bubble wrap is popping as I'm trying to get it off here. Sorry about that. A little noisy. I'm trying to pull it down, and see, I'm not popping it on purpose. I'm sorry. But they have these cute little containers to put your ball of Valdani thread in, and there's a little tiny hole on top that it comes through, and this is a magnet so that you can set your needles or your scissors on top of that, so you have everything nicely contained in one spot next to you while you are working with your Valdani threads. And I got 2 of those, so we'll probably end up getting a couple more. We will see. I wanted to see how I like working with them first before I get any more. And then I also, and I've taken it out of the package that it was in, and I put it in this cute basket. But this is the squirrel. Is that upside down? It is a squirrel quilt kit using Tilda fabrics, and I got the kit to be able to make that. So that came in this week, and that is in there. And I also received from Danielle of Danielle's Stitchery. I believe that her husband and son printed this on their 3D printer, but it is like a mama and a child squirrel, and of course she painted the one in pink because it's pink squirrels that invade my cottage, and she loves purple, so I'm sure this smaller squirrel depicts her, and they are sharing an acorn there. But how cute. Thank you very, very much, Danielle. I am going to keep that with my pink squirrel quilt. But I believe that is everything. Keeping it again, once again, short and sweet for the week in review, which more things always ongoing, always, as you know, many things going on in the Stitching Cottage, but I am trying very diligently and being reminded by some of you to get those whips done and out of the way. So that is what I am really trying to concentrate, honestly. So until I see you again, take care, have a wonderful rest of your weekend, an awesome week coming ahead, and remember, in the meantime, I can keep you in stitches. Bye-bye, everyone.